Taiwan has set long-term emission reduction targets to become carbon neutral by 2050. To this end, the transportation sector needs to encourage car owners to switch from internal combustion engines to electric vehicles. To realize the full potential of EVs, however, manufacturers also need to deploy charging infrastructures that meet customers' expectations.
I think Porsche had a very, very good strategy to start the electrification of the product portfolio. And actually it all started back in 2015 in the IAA when they introduced the Mission E as a full electric vehicle, as the first concept car for us. And I think the right move was, of course, to bring out a totally new model rather than electrifying an existing model line. So I think you can immediately differentiate the car from our existing portfolio. So and of course we did not just introduce a normal standard electric vehicle, but of course it has some highlights like our 800 volt electrical system that allows us a charging of at this moment up to 270 kilowatt, which is another very important factor for us because the time of our customers is valued. So trying to reduce the charging time was one of our goals as well, to also have a USP here. So when you want to charge on the turbocharger or a DC charger, it takes 5 minutes to get another range of 100 kilometers, which is significant and definitely another USP compared to our competitors. I mean, they're all trying to go into 800 volt as well, but it shows again that we think certain things differently than the others, and we try to come actually in with very innovative approaches that always have a value add for our customers. So hi, my name is Ralph. I am responsible for business development at Porsche Taiwan and also currently the interim CEO. So we introduced the Taycan back in December 2020. However, you can imagine that the preparation actually started much earlier. So when I arrived in Taiwan in the end of 2017, the first thing that we had to take care of was the charging infrastructure. And when I arrived here and talked to people, to experts, everybody told me Taiwan is not ready for EVs and customers don't want EVs. Well, we proved different and we proved them wrong, but we had to overcome a lot of obstacles because Taiwan, as many other markets as well, is a little bit behind the electrification, but it's in many markets the same thing. So when we want to introduce the car, we have to ease the mind of our customers and fans, because the first question that you get when you talk about electric vehicles, where can I charge the car? So we had to overcome this major concern, and we did it very well by implementing our own exclusive turbocharging network around the island. Together with our dealer partners, we established what we called internally the One Network. So no matter where you buy your Taycan, no matter at which dealership, you can always charge the car anywhere where we have turbochargers. And as of today, we have 10 locations around the island with 19 outlets. And these turbochargers, they allow you the super fast charging, so 100 kilometer range within 5 minutes, or in ideal conditions from 5% to 80% in roughly 20 minutes, which is, I think, pretty awesome. Of course, we have to say that the complexity to set up such a charging infrastructure on an island like Taiwan is, of course, not as high as you would have in a country in the middle of Europe, because you don't have to think about what's going to happen when I drive abroad. So I think this makes it, of course, much easier. But I also have to say we started here from zero. We had nothing, so we had to find everything on our own. And with the help of our dealer partners, we were able to set up this charging infrastructure just before we launched the car here back in 2020. So I think there was no need for any range anxiety for our customers here when they bought the car. To invest into the turbocharging infrastructure on our own is of course a big step for a small market like us. Not only a small market, but also a small brand. Compared to other OEMs, we are still selling very, very few cars. So doing this investment is a major commitment to Taiwan, and also for us, Taiwan is a little bit like a testing field. So the complexity on the island is comparably small to the rest of the world, but we can try and see whether certain things work. And I'm very happy that our idea of setting up and investing into our own turbocharging network was absolutely the right thing. And other markets are following this approach now, so that you can see that the demand for our cars will also grow, of course, by offering more exclusive charging possibilities all over the world right now. It's actually for us the first step into our electric area, into the electrification of our model ranges that we have right now. And one of the first tasks that we had to do with the Taycan was to create the confidence to our customers that, first of all, you don't need to have range anxiety here in Taiwan when you want to drive an electric vehicle. And second thing is, which is also very, very important, the cars are still really Porsche. So they drive like a Porsche. So bringing the Taycan to Taiwan was for us a big success story, and also for our customers and for our fans. And the next one will be, I think that's also known, the Macan, that will be purely electrified. And I'm looking forward to welcome the latest electrified member of our family here in Taiwan very soon.